What is going on, guys? Predator458 here, and welcome back to my channel. So, I was looking through some footage that I had recorded, and I noticed this game from the final days of closed beta, the final days before the dreaded wipe happened. So, it was a pretty decent game, actually. So I thought what I'd do is I got rid of the actual commentary that I recorded for this, and I thought I would kind of just use this footage for a bit of like a channel update, if you will, just sort of a little chat, and give you guys something to watch, and especially people who are new to World of Warships. You can kind of see what the end game or the higher tiers are like. But anyways, again, I would like to apologize for the lack of in-game audio. Basically, what happens from time to time, is I record my videos with Shadowplay, and I record my commentary with another program, with Audacity, simply because when Shadowplay records, it can obviously record your microphone, but it records everything into a single audio track, and if the in-game volume is too loud or too quiet, if the microphone is too loud or too quiet, you can't adjust it separately. So that's why I do it that way, and then I sync it up in the video editing. But what Shadowplay is doing at the moment, and it's really, really irritating, is when I plug my headphones in, I have to go into Shadowplay, and I have to turn off in-game audio and turn it back on. Otherwise, it doesn't detect that I've switched from speakers to headphones and record the in-game audio. It never used to do this. It used to work fine. I don't know if something's gone wrong. Windows 10 is coming out soon, and with that I'll do a complete format and reinstall. So hopefully that will sort things out. But that's what happened in this video. In fact, in this one I hadn't figured out what was causing the issue yet. I do now know, but occasionally, I'm just playing and I record a game, and I haven't remembered to do just that. So we get our first hits, nearly 4,000 damage on this cruiser. We're going to select him for our secondary guns if we do get within range, but I don't recall if we do. But anyway, so as to sort of a bit of a channel update, a bit of a life update for me. Unfortunately, a few months ago, I did lose my job. If you have been with me since the beginning, you may remember, and there we go, Citadel hit, and we get our first kill. I mentioned that I was a motoring journalist, just like the guys on Top Gear, although not quite as cool. But I was a motoring journalist, and unfortunately, the magazine that I was working for closed down. Print media these days is in difficult times with securing advertising, because that's obviously how you pay to run a magazine. You don't pay for it with the actual cover sales. It's the advertising that pays for everything. So unfortunately, the magazine closed, and I've been looking for a new job. Unfortunately, my skills, let's say my skill set, my experience is quite niche. Not only, it's writing and journalism, but a very, very specific type of writing and journalism. So I have been struggling to find work. I've been trying to get into like copywriting for an advertising agency, that sort of thing. I had a few interviews, but no joy so far. But anyways, the good news is that means that I have time for YouTube and time for gaming. Obviously, I think almost any YouTuber out there who says that they wouldn't like their channel to become their career is probably lying. I'm sure there's some guys out there who wouldn't, but I think the vast majority of people who do make YouTube videos, if they could earn a living from their channel, they would be more than happy to do so, and I am no different. So, some of you may have noticed that adverts recently started popping up on my channel. And I was a little bit surprised. I lost quite a few subscribers after that happened. I'm not sure if it was related or if it wasn't. And here we're really struggling to hit this Warspite. He's such a slow ship, and we're just constantly going in front of him and then behind him. Not my finest shooting on a Warspite, but hey, he's playing well. He is changing his speed often and making my life difficult. Certainly not his job to make it easy for me to find his citadels. But anyways, after putting on adverts, I lost, I think, 4 subscribers. As I said, I'm not sure if it was related. These subscribers could have been, I don't know, from when I was doing a lot more War Thunder content. But anyway, so I've reduced the adverts to just those little overlays rather than the actual proper adverts before the video. To anyone who does subscribe to my channel and does watch this, I hope you don't mind adverts in the future. I will obviously be putting them back on. This is just to try and see, how it works and see if I can maybe try and earn a little bit of extra money while I'm looking for a job between now and the time that hopefully my channel grows a lot and it can become my full-time job. But obviously, I'm not going to stop looking for work. The time it would take to grow a channel to the point where it can give me a proper income is going to be a very long time. I hope it does happen one day, but I'm certainly not expecting it to. But anyways, having said all of this, I'm going to try and start uploading videos more often. I typically try and do about 3 videos a week. I do have some dry spells when I got into Ark Survival Evolved. I kind of played that and nothing but that for like a week and a half. I did almost no videos because, it's kind of, that's the kind of game that unless you're playing with like friends who are all really funny and interesting, I don't know, and the people you run into on the server are funny and interesting, it's not really the most enjoyable content to watch. So I didn't really want to put that up. I'm going to try and do more than 3 videos a week now. Part of the problem, though, is, again, in case you didn't know, I'm from South Africa. Now, while the world seems to think that we have lions, well, not the world, but some people seem to think we have lions and elephants as our pets and walking around the streets. That's not the case, but there is one area that South Africa really is lacking when it comes to comparison to the rest of the world and first world countries especially, and that is the quality of our internet. Now, obviously, playing something like World of Warships or War Thunder, playing on the EU servers, no matter how good my internet is, that's a long distance for between myself and the server, so there's always going to be a high ping. Unfortunately, basically, my internet is a 5 megabit connection. 5, isn't that pathetic in 2015? And that connection costs me about the equivalent of $100 a month. Yeah, I know our internet sucks, but even worse than our download speeds, excuse me, is our upload speeds. My upload speed, I think, is 1 megabit a second, which means it uploads at 100 kilobytes a second. So to upload, excuse me again, well, I don't know what's going on. To upload a 15-minute YouTube video in full HD at 60 frames a second takes about 4 hours, so 4 or 5 hours. So generally, when I upload, I tend to leave my computer on overnight, and that's one of the things that I was kind of worried about with doing a lot more videos, doing like a video every day. I don't really want to leave my computer on every single night. But recently I did upload some sort of the newcomer's guide, the class guides for World of Warships, and when I did that, I uploaded 2 videos at once. So I actually think that's what I'm going to try and do. When I do upload, I'll do 2 videos a night, and that way I can, just schedule one to go live immediately and one the next day. And that way my computer's not on every single night. As for the content, World of Warships will no doubt continue to be a very big part of it as I go up through the tech tree. At the moment, I'm mainly playing cruisers simply because the tier 3 and tier 4 battleships are so shit. And the guns are like shotguns. You may as well, I mean, look at this. Like that was a good hit. I've had other good hits. You couldn't really reliably do that in these tier 3 and tier 4 battleships. Hopefully, once I get my Congo, I will start enjoying battleships again, and you'll see more of those. America, I don't know. I think on the forums, people say that the accuracy of the New York is much better. So maybe once I get there, all will go well. I do want to also start going back to War Thunder a bit more. I still really enjoy that game, and although, you know, these days I kind of, when I sit down to play, this is what I want to play, you know, World of Warships. But I'd like to start doing at least one War Thunder video a week, if not more. I mean, it depends. If I do upload every day of the week, or at least have a new video for every day of the week, there's going to be 5 videos a week. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do the split, but as long as I have the games, I will do that. I also will be getting into early access for Armored Warfare. I'm downloading the game as we speak. Unfortunately, the game is 13 gigs, and as I said, with my internet, maximum download speed is 500 kilobytes a second, 600 kilobytes a second. It's going to take a little while, and there we go. We've got a citadel hit on the aircraft carrier. But hopefully, fairly soon that will be. In fact, probably by the time you watch this video, I will have downloaded and started trying it out. But yeah, I think that is pretty much everything that I wanted to say for my little channel update vlog, if you will. There's not too much more to see now for the rest of this match. We try and hunt down the carrier, but he's passed, between that strait in front of me. He's got enough speed to, stay out of gun range for me. And yeah, I think we go on to win this. Let me actually, since I've got the video here. Let me just, yeah, we do manage to win. In the end, I earned 350 silver, 5,100 research. I think I did 114,000 armor piercing damage, just over 6,000 from high explosive, and 1,200 from fire. So it wasn't a bad match. Certainly not the best match I ever had in the North Carolina, but I mean, it's still a decent amount of citadels and decent amount of armor piercing damage. But anyways, as I said, I think I have covered everything I wanted to for this channel update. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to hit the thumbs up button down below and consider subscribing for more content. As I said, World of Warships, War Thunder, Armored Warfare, we'll see how that goes, how much I enjoy that game. But anyways, yeah, that is about everything. Thank you very much for stopping by, ladies and gentlemen. This is Predator458 signing off, and I will see you guys next time.